Y'all don't know this, but this man is amazing. Like, seriously, like, from the streets of bringing it on, y'all. Like, multimedia mogul in the rising, and people just don't know it. They can't even see where they finna go right now. It's unbelievable, y'all. So I wanted to introduce to some and present to many others, Mr. Churchezie White.
Churchezie.
Churchezie.
I've never been introduced like that. Thank you for making me feel so great about the things that I'm doing. She just warmed my heart, y'all. I'm about to cry. Thank you, Soul Adani. Yes, thank you.
This is my brother. Yes,
yeah.
We're owners here at, our radio station 107.5, The Vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely us, y'all. So, church, welcome to Soul of the Matter.
Yeah, I was supposed to already come do my interview, but I don't know what happened. And you've been trying to get me in here for a couple of weeks. I'm here now, Mel. I'm here now.
I was like, at first, I was like, man, I want church to be my first guest. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to say that for another show. And then I was like, okay, church, you going to come on this week? And he'd be like, yeah. And then he'd be like, okay.
My bad.
Stuck somewhere else.
My bad.
All right. So it's all good. I love you, church.
Thank you.
For coming through.
Love you too. Thank you for having me on.
Hanging with me now.
Yeah.
Some people know you as the radio host, the radio personality. Doing your thing. I want to know, and I want to talk to the artists and the businessmen tonight.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people don't know this, but church has multiple businesses.
Multiple businesses. Go ahead, say it out loud. Church has
multiple businesses.
Thank you.
That part. Yes. He is not only in radio, but real estate.
Yes.
You do media. You have your own YouTube channel, Making Noise.
Yes.
And you are an artist as well, a rapper.
Yes.
Like, you be giving us
I used to be.
I used to be.
I put the mic down, but I might pick it back up. Shout out to Moon P. He made me a beat, man. I'm gonna pick the mic back up, and I'm gonna show people what I can do, because I've been gone from rapping. I put the mic down for a little minute, and I just like I want to show the people what I really can do, because some people don't know. I say I rap, means, oh, you used to rap, yeah. And then I let them listen to a song. Oh, you ain't garbage. Oh, nah. So I want to show everybody what Churchezie can do on that mic now.
Churchezie, and that's like, now, how do you maintain who you are as an artist, as well as bring it over into your other realms, your business? Like,
I separate them.
You separate them. Yeah,
you gotta be able to separate different things. When you do different things, you gotta be able to separate your person, who you are with this field. If you in another field, you gotta be a whole nother person in that field, and a whole nother person in another field.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to be a chameleon and be able to adapt to your surroundings and adapt to the people and the minds that are around you, because we got to survive, and that's how you do it. You're able to adapt, and so you can survive.
Yeah, and like some of your businesses, how did you get started in real estate? What was one of your first things to do?
I got started in real estate by my dog coming to my house, and he was like, "Bruh, we can get rich." And I said, "What you mean?" He said, "We can get rich without using our own money."
Yeah.
So I said, "What?" So he showed me a Breakfast Club interview with it's a dude from, I think his name is Michael Whitten. I don't want to be wrong. He's from Baltimore, and he was on the Breakfast Club with DJ Envy and Charlamagne and Angela Yee, and he was talking about real estate investing, and the type of real estate investing he was talking about was using a wholesale strategy in order to buy and sell real estate.
Yeah.
So I looked more into that. I was intrigued by that, and I looked more into it, and I said, "Man, I can do this. Like, I'm not dumb. I can speak very well, and I can persuade people to do things with their money that they don't know that they really want to do." So I said, "Well, I could do this," and I tried. I did all my research. I learned the game
Okay.
before I actually went out there and did it. So I wanted to be knowledgeable, at least halfway knowledgeable, or talking. If I'm talking to somebody who's not really knowledgeable, I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about, even if I don't know what I'm talking about. You understand me? So I had to go ahead and do my research, and then I jumped out there and started.
You started.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So it's like you definitely believe in multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
And building that generational wealth in our community.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I commend you. Like, you're out here, you're working, you're doing, you know, you have these businesses, and the radio station. Like, that's like, we were just talking about that. Like, it's not just something you want to do, but it's a passion. So tell my listeners, like, what really drives you with this?
It's a passion for me. Well, ever since I was a jit, I used to always look at the TV and I want to be inside of that box. And I used to always listen to the radio, and I wanted to be a voice coming out of those speakers. So I went to school for radio and TV broadcasting after I left high school. And what I learned the business aspect of it. And then I went to John Casablanca's, which is an acting school, and I learned the business aspect of that.
Okay.
And I just said, this is what I want to do. I always had a camera. I bought a camera when I was in high school, probably like 9th grade or something. And I used to, hey, what's up, America? Yeah, it's churches. You know what I'm saying? And I would just capture all the moments that me and my dogs would go through. I didn't really realize what I was doing back then. I was, you know what I'm saying, basically teaching myself how to be in front of a camera, how to act in front of a camera, you know, how to speak in front of a camera, and how not to be nervous when I'm in front of a camera. So I was just really teaching myself what to do, and it's a passion that I always had. I always wanted to be a star. I feel like I'm a star. And I am a star. I know that I'm a star.
You speak it into existence. Manifestation, man.
So I had to take the route that would lead me to being a star.
Yeah.
And I felt like radio was it.
Yeah.
Because I was rapping, I wanted to play my own music. I wanted to be on the radio so I could play my own music. But I stopped rapping, so it just became something that was a passion for me. I like to ask questions.
Yeah.
All right, talk to people.
And that's like one of the key things. Like, one of the reasons that I'm doing what I'm doing right now and in the radio is church brought me on. Like, it was one of those random meetings where, you know, and he presented an opportunity. I was like, yo, okay, y'all. Like, I was nervous. I was scared. I'm like, you know, I normally don't step out like this.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, and he had me on April Fool's, y'all. I thought they was gonna fool me. Like, I was like, okay, Melanie, you just go. And I was like, no, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I got dressed up. It's quarantine. Nowhere to go. So it was a big deal. At a moment in my life that meant a lot to me. And the whole opportunity of doing the radio and learning what it takes to do a show, and as well as your normal routine things that you do throughout life as a mom, as a wife. Like, it has a lot. It gets a lot. How do you maintain that? Because you're a single dad. A lot of people, you know, don't necessarily know that. But
yeah, I'm a single father. Shout out to little Churchezie. He, you know, he's listening to me right now all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just go. Things that have to be done.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do them? Like,
nobody.
I don't like my mama. I don't have my mama to move. I have my mama.
Yeah.
But she's not in the same city as. She's not in the same state.
Yeah.
So the person that you would be able to count on is not there. Who else do you have? I don't have no my mama. My mama's only child, so I don't have no brothers and sisters from my mama. I don't have nobody to count on. All my family moved to Georgia, except for T Green. Shout out to T Green, me and T Green, and a couple other cousins. But I have to be me. I gotta be the mama, the daddy, the auntie, the uncles, and everything for my son. And I have to have businesses, and I have to be the decision maker and try to make the best decisions for everybody that's there. Or I don't know, man. It's just something that I have to do. I don't know.
To.
I don't have no other choice but to do the shit.
And make it get done.
Right.
You know, like that's one of the things, you know, like I really respect about things that I see in other people. Like it's this incredible work ethic, you know. And when you start researching and studying about successful people, you find out, you know, their work ethic is, you know, they're always on. They're on the go. They're on the grind. How do you think your work ethic plays into a lot of the things that you do?
It plays a lot into it. It plays so much into it because I don't have the luxury that other people have of depending on other people.
Yeah. So
I don't have a wife.
Yeah.
I can't depend on.
Church, we've been watching.
So, you know, I mean, I have to depend on myself, so my work ethic has to be 10 times better than someone else's. I remember when my mama, I was a little boy, and my mama told me, you can't be mediocre.
Yeah.
You got 2 strikes against you. You a black male.
Yeah.
So those are those 2 strikes against you. You have to be better than everybody else. Mm-hmm. You got to be better than your white counterparts that you going to school with because you are a black male. So I always kept that with me, and I felt like I have to be better than everybody. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I can't be better than everybody, then I beat myself up. If I can't be better than you, Mel, I'm gonna beat myself up. If I feel like, damn, Mel is killing me on these interviews, fuck, I gotta do something. I gotta do. What am I gonna do? I gotta figure it out.
You gotta figure it out.
And that's what separates a person who, the people that succeed. Yeah. From the people that don't succeed, because the people that don't succeed, they will make a problem for every solution that you have. Yeah. The people that do succeed, they see a problem and then they come up with a solution. And that's what I like to do. I like to come up with solutions to my problems so I don't have to fucking complain about it or hear anybody else complaining about it. Here's the solution. Let's make it happen. And this is what's going to happen.
Now, do you think when you get married one day that your wife is gonna be like, okay, I see your solution, but what about this?
I'm always open to listen to shit that makes sense. If it makes more sense than what was on my mind, I'm willing to go with it. And I've done that a few times. It's not a lot of shit that makes more sense than my shit makes, but if it does make sense, I'm like, okay, I can rock with that. You know, it makes sense. So if the shit makes sense, then I'm rocking with it. If I think about it, ain't no logical sense in there. Nothing. You can put that little thought back in your head, baby. Right now.
Logic versus feeling.
Yes, I'm always. That's one thing I learned that I would take forever from Ronnie Phelps.
Yeah.
Is I over E, intellect over emotion. When you're making decisions, you always use your intellect over your emotion. Because when you act out of emotions, a lot of bad shit happens. And a lot of shit that you didn't want to happen, or you didn't expect to happen, or you didn't intend to happen, is going to happen. So you got to think everything through.
Yeah. Now, it's a question I've been dying to ask you for a while. And after we're going to take a quick break, y'all, and we're going to come back and I'm going to ask my question, you know, that I've been dying to ask.
A question you've been dying to ask me? What the hell is this?
We'll see when we come back.
Lord, big dog.
So we're going to we are going to take a quick break. Make sure you join on my Facebook Live page and check out Soul of the Matter with your girl, Coco Mel, Auntie Mel.
You done forgot your names.
It's usually you, Church.
Mel.
Mel. Yes, y'all can definitely just call me that. We are having some great conversation tonight with Churchezie, White, and he's...
You ain't gotta say White. Hey, look. I made my name a one name. Well, I didn't give myself this name, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But Churchezie.
Okay.
It's like Madonna, like Leon, like Oprah. Like,
That part.
it's one name.
Okay.
Churchezie. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We will definitely be back
Yeah.
after these.